Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Deltarune Chapter 5. A kiss from Master Flowery. I'm so happy I can't believe it. Oh my god, because he made them kiss. Do you guys realize you kissed each other?
My first kiss. I'm glad it was Master Flowery. He was so gentle.
Guys, so Flowery is like, has a bit of a charm over these characters as well, right? You realize that the dollars you took weren't dark dollars, but actually flowery dollars. So we can utilize them everywhere as well, too. It is interesting, obviously, like, you know, having like a character called Flowery, having like a, you know, especially like when our world that we know is so like related to the world of characters in the Undertale as well. When we talk about the idea of Flowey, I think we said last time too, like, oh, we had, you know, Flowey and Flowery and stuff like that as well. It's so interesting how that works out too. And it does like make you think a little bit, especially like when I was like even like afterwards, it makes you just think like a lot of like Flowey as well, right? As also, look at this watering can. This watering can looks somewhat important. Chris, perhaps if you held in your hands, you could. Oh, okay. Held it on our heads, I guess. Oh, we can water. Oh, cool. Okay, is that how we get the chest in the middle? That's interesting. Do we get something for watering all this stuff? I love the way that like Deltarune Undertale will do this thing where like there's a mechanic that needs to be had, like watering something, and it will always do it in the way that is like the most abstract and weird way possible. Not because it's trying to be like, you know, quirky, because like, or like, oh, like, you know, trying to be like abstract for the sake of being abstract. It's because like, you know, Chris as a character is like a weirder character. Susie is a weirder character. You see Rossi reacting to Chris sometimes like, okay, Chris, and the same with the Susie's like, okay, Susie, you know? So them doing weirder stuff leads to this idea where you would get to have these really quirky moments and they never feel like, ever like, you know, forced. You know, it's actually just quite fun. You know, it's like, oh, that's our characters. That's the characters we know and love. That's the characters that like have many times over done some weird stuff. Some green tea. Green tea was added to your items, you know? In fact, if our characters don't do weird stuff, if Chris doesn't do weird stuff, it's honestly like a little bit weirder. So wait, can we place the watering can over here? What was this? What was over here again? Oh, this is the bread. And we couldn't go down here. Yeah. So Chris is a character that if they don't do weird stuff, it's weird. So why would we place this here? Is there a reasoning, or is it just to have a pedestal? Oh, you know what it probably is? Now that I look at it, maybe it's an indication also, it works as a double thing where it's like an indication that like, okay, you can do something here. There's something here you have to look for. Now, we would have found it anyway. We had to find it, but I'm saying that like maybe we remembered that place and go back to it. Possibly. Which is cool. Yo, these scissors cut anything in the way. If they can't find anything to cut, they'll turn right a few times. If they still can't find anything to cut, they'll go back to the start. Got it? Good, because I got places to be, so... Okay, so there's a pattern to them cutting. I probably should have paid attention, being honest, more. Like, I was obviously reading, but it's like, oh, now I should have, like, maybe, like, been like, oh, that's an actual thing we're doing here, not just something I have to read. But it's not like I'm saying, like, you guys know I don't rush through the dialogue, because, like, we talk about, like, almost everything a character will say in this game. What I'm saying is that, like, I didn't realize it was like an instruction until halfway through, so it's like, oh god, and to me my brain instantly goes like, oh no, I should look back at it more, you know, for sure. So we have to maybe create flowers from the cut so they'll actually move, and then cut these flowers and maybe cut through this. Is that what we're saying?
Clip, clip. She's totally absorbed in her work.
Looks amazing. You really think so, Chris? Well, I suppose I can't help being a cute subject. Big head. Big head. Oh, that's kind of cute, though. I always thought those were amazing, though, making art out of hedges as well.
Didn't think these shrubs made themselves, did ya? These ladies here are artistes. Anything they clip is their art. Don't get in the way, or you might become art, too.
I love that they're given a contextual reason as to why these things are here as well. It's really cool. So yeah, so we have to water these, it feels like, to make them go on the path too. So if we do this, they'll follow here too. But then they'll stop here, so we have to do it one by one like this. and actually here as well to give them a place to go. So they'll follow along this way. Yeah, it's a really cool mechanic. Love the music here as well. And lets them cut up through that as well. Will they come all the way back? Or are they stuck there now? No, they'll come back. Chris, you can hold X to water longer. Oh, that's a great... Oh, did that reset it? Ah, interesting. Okay, cool. So you can water for longer like that as well. So, like, I guess if we're walking along, we could do that as well. Okay. Very cool. Are you enemies that I can... Or you... Because they said if we get in your way, something's going to go bad, but... Oh, we need the scissors to come back here and go up here as well. What if we... Oh, it's making a flowery thing as well. So that makes it come up here. It's a shrub being cut into someone's ideally shaped roadblock. Flowery. So we wanted to cut here, but do we want it to cut up there as well? Is that what we want to do? I'm thinking we have to try because there's an item up there too. I don't want to ruin these poor people's art, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's try this now. But will they go up there? Oh no, maybe this is just gonna be bad. They look so angry. It might not give us anything. Oh, okay, it's a battle. Shiri cuts in. If we have to recruit them. Shiri, check. S action, standard. Or action, standard, okay. So you're an elegant dancer with sharp legs, part of Blue's dance troupe, with Aqua which Aqua also attends. That's pretty nice. 40% is a lot. Half off, half off. So they're like a hairdresser. Oh god. That's such a cool idea. Again, it adds to the whole like vibe of the whole oh god, I'm getting destroyed. Salon cut, relax cut, value cut, quick cut. Press the directions to cut the... What? What? Press the directions to cut on the line. What is it? No way. Oh my god, no way this is what we're doing here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not great at all. Oh, look, Ron's got a haircut. Chris, short hair, long hair, nowhere. Noel Snowflake. This is so difficult for me. Yeah, we just have to move up and down. So we can spare you. And then we can do a S action on you. And then an R action on you. Yep, so now we only own Susie, wash hair wash, car wash. So I can't believe I got hit by that. Because it's actually like not that difficult in terms of like what it's doing here, but obviously like it's just the transition that's a bit weird, isn't it? It makes you feel weird. Yeah. Lovely stuff. You won. Got 0 XP and 6. Okay, awesome stuff. We ruined their painting for nothing. We can place this here if we want, but there's also stuff over here too that we need to cut, maybe two. Let's just check what's up here first. What's that green line? Okay, let's check what's down here as well, I guess. So you can't bring the watering can up here. I wonder how we're gonna get them to come over here. I know. So what we did was the wrong thing to do there. That was also wrong. So you want to do it this way. Right? And then like that, hopefully, and then we'll go up that way. And now we'll cut across that as well. Perfect, okay. So we can bring the water can this way, but we can't bring it all the way up this way either. So it's gonna stop us from bringing it up this way too. I'm kind of interested. Okay, so this seems like, I hope we don't miss. I hope we don't miss out on anything. But this seems like it doesn't. Oh my god, that is a big watering can. Man, if I had this for Stardew Valley, I'd be swimming along. Oh, it's making flowery. Okay. Very cool.
Hey guys.
Oh, the sound bites. I wonder if people will turn off the sound bites. I find them to be like incredibly fun. Hey, you guys think Noelle would like flowers like these? Of course, poor Susie went to grab flowers before they met up with Noelle again. Flowery again. You should try these violets. How do you know? This girl. Well, now they're doing just a normal kind of Undertale Deltarune type of voice. This girl, she likes you already, doesn't she?
My favorite too.
There it is. So something pretty like yourself. She seems perfect. Shut it, dumbass! You really think she'd like him, though? Again, that's the thing we love about Susie. She still is very aggressive, but we want her to be aggressive. You know, I don't want to lose like her very passionate anger. You know what I mean? I do, because that's a part of her. But it's an anger that is used more for like her being funny and just like kind of like a bit defensive rather than her being like so standoffish where she can't talk to anybody or she doesn't have friends. We don't want her to lose herself completely, but we also love the progression she's made.
Leave it to me.
You know, so like the aggression there is still funny because it obviously has a cute undertone.
Susie.
Go get it, princess. I mean, we do want you to go get her, princess. We do. Not that I call her princess, but you know what I mean? I'm a princess. I'm a princess and I love woodland critters. Oh, nice, a chest. I like the price for this too. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was a Tatchet. Tatchet was added to your weapons. Okay. You got 50 flowery dollars. Oh, wow. We don't need those flowery dollars. But I think like again, the tone that they're going for when they have like the flowery calling her princess and stuff like that as well, it's going for like this like over the top, like classic, like, you know, TV movie suave guy, you know, like, hey, princess, hey, love, hey, darling, you know, that type of thing. I think it's going for that idea. Oh yeah, we put it here though. I just wanted there just if we need it. Whoa! Visually, that was so cool. Like, it had like a finish line and everything. This is interesting. It's stopped by the trees. Ooh, cool environment.
A great style.
The diner is blocked off by the chairs, and again, they're sitting together eating food. Ah, yeah, the diner. What a style.
Flowers blooms in your heart.
Feels just like old trees. I mean, old times. Old trees. Yeah, it's certainly been a while since I've been to one of these with someone else. Oh, you thinking about very like soft country vibes with this music. You thinking about Toriel?
The boys.
Hey, don't worry about it anymore. You're with the boys.
Give to you.
Here, have an orange juice. On the knee. On the knee. You have sharp knees.
Suckle it up.
Freshly hatched. Wow, it's so fresh. It's still warm. Okay. I never think of warm orange juice, but hey, you know, room temperature orange juice, cold orange juice. Call out to Asgore. Should we? It's to see what Flowery does. Did you, hear something just now?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, sorry. That was just the mixtape I made for you.
It's all in a name.
The one that sounds like your child calling for help. Oh my god. And again, it's only natural that I feel like, even like with Chris, and I talked about this before, but I do think Chris has a natural standoffishness sometimes with their parents. Not because they're bad parents, but because I feel like Chris sometimes feels partially let down. They're not bad. They're just very misguided sometimes in the way that their actions are. You know, like it's like her dad who you know is constantly bringing up the idea of their former marriage. You know, Toriel is someone who, like, you know, while can be the sweetest person in the world, sometimes can feel like, you know, at times, at moments, like, you know, like the drinking thing and all that stuff too. It feels like when needed most, like, can be a little bit emotionally distant in some ways, but still is trying her best. I'm not saying that, like, again, when I say trying your best, I mean, like, in the context of, like, you know, trying. They're not the worst parents in the world, but obviously they do have, like, those things that, like, can affect a child, right? So I do think that there's a thing where, like, even though Chris feels that way, of course you're going to call out for your dad when you see them, right? Especially when there's, like, a situation going on here now as well, right? Of course.
It's all yours.
Flowery is keeping Asgore away from Chris, and, like, it's very apparent. Take a listen now, awful buddy. Oh, wow, I love this song.
Smile again.
All the greatest country hits, drown your tears away. Oh, there's a country vibe, I guess.
That's my dreams.
Just forget about it all and live your dreams. You're right, I will.
Sorry to keep you, ladies.
Now, chef, a big root beer float. You're
My
cool.
favorite
What a cool
too.
design for the chef. For those three. Really? For us?
It's all yours.
On the house, princess. Oh, that looks awesome. Hey, this guy's not so bad. I love the, Susie's warming up to Flowery quite a bit. Can I say as well, like, for me, like I used to have, like, floats, but we used to use, like cola or Fanta. Fanta was a big thing. Having Fanta over ice cream, oh. We used to have, like, just a block of ice cream, like a rectangle of ice cream, and just pour Fanta on it. And it was delicious. It was so nice. I mean, he's keeping your dad distracted, right? I suppose it's helpful until we reach the fountain. Yeah, okay, and that is just it. It's like the idea of, like, maybe not worrying our dad so much as well. But I think obviously, like, I think it's okay as well to be suspicious, to be like, well, he's really keeping away. And it could just be like, yeah, try to keep them distracted so they don't get, like, upset or go crazy. That could be the case. Yeah. But doesn't something seem off to you? Yeah, I agree. I mean, this root beer has actual roots grow. It does. Sue's fine to beat. Susie's face.
Flowery.
Same. I love the Flowery being like, yeah, me too. It seems right. Let's just finish and get going. That's nice though. Getting it. Oh, I love that's such a Deltarune thing as well. To, like, and again, when I say it's such a Deltarune thing, I mean great design choice. It's a very Deltarune design choice to have, like, you know, the rest stop of a root beer become the save point. It smells like if a diner was built only out of vegetarian ingredients. You were filled with a vegetarian power. I mean, I actually find a lot of vegetarian food to be really nice. Vegetarian sausage rolls? Beautiful. Beautiful. It seems you can purchase items off the menu. Yes, I do think we need some items for health. We barely any. So we have red ribbon. We have 180 HP, 130 HP, 80 HP. I think that this might be the best option, right? If we buy, like... We have items in storage too. We should be checking our storage. But yeah, let's buy a few health items. Guest list? It's a guest list. It seems like everyone's invited, including you.
2 eggs over easy, 2 eggs over medium, 2 eggs over hard, 2 eggs over very hard, 2 eggs over expert mode,
2 eggs over lunatic. I like eggs gooey. I like a gooey middle egg. Yippee-ki-yay, like a night in an old saloon. I'm gonna eat so many cowboy-appropriate meals. Sure. Like what? Medals?
Won't you get sick if you eat that?
Huh? Oh no, I don't want to get sick. I can't believe I have to get sick. You don't have to eat the medals. Maybe Blues could take my medals for me. Reassure him. You don't have to order medals if you don't want to, exactly. Oh, phew, I was just thinking that after some orange juice. She puts a lot of effort into making it.
Oh, the cook?
No, orange. Huh? It's called orange juice because it comes from someone named Orange. Okay. Sure. No, it comes from a fruit. Oh no, I've been drinking fruit juice? Oh, thought I was drinking human juice like natural. Oh my god. Human beings don't generate juice. Huh? But she looks like a human being. Cowboy's on her. She even has a tail. Do you have a tail?
Of course I...
Huh? Well, I'll be. Looks like I left it at home. What kind of tail even is it? Well, I'm a cowboy, so I'd assume it'd be a cow's tail. Okay, we'll see ya. Have a nice ride of the prairie, y'all. And stay out of Justice's way. Why, thank you, sir. And here's the thing, I'm not saying that this is like an Undertale yellow reference, but like I do think that like, you know, having a yellow cowboy is kind of a bit of, it feels like a bit of a nod sometimes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are gonna be like, no, that's not what it is. But I feel like that is the reference there, you know? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, wow. As Ralsei said, it's like totally like fine to protect our dad, but it's obviously, as we said, it's also the feeling of like, well, we don't know what exactly is going on here. Let's check our storage actually. So first of all, our recruits as well recruited. We have this one. Okay, we have everyone that we met so far with this stuff as well. Yeah. Let's check our storage as well. I want to see if we have any healing items, because we might have something in here. Oh, wow. So if we keep that into the end, we have some good items here. Oh, that's our items. Should we put the other thing into storage? How do I get to storage? Dark Burger, 70 HP, 70 HP. To the team, though, that's what's really good about it. 30 HP to all. CD Bagel, 80 HP. Yeah. Man, the environment here is so fantastic. It looks so cool. I kind of wanted to explore everywhere here. It's like this like really cool speed up function as well here also. I guess we can't get past this. We have to use that. Fair enough. Is there any way to get up there? One second here. I'm trying to like get up there. Oh, disconnected. Amends when you're gone from me. Disconnected. What a good song. Oh, can we cut through them? That's a cool way of doing it. But now how do we get past this though? I wonder how we get past that one bush there. So first of all, we have to go, I'm gonna go back all the way around again. And maybe go from the side like this. And that gets rid of that. So we just have to get from the top. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, it's a fox that just went running too, and that's a way to stop us from going all the way there as well. Oh no. Oh no. I wanted to join the tea party. No, that's cruelty. I love the backdrop, man. What is this? That was cruelty. It looks like it's a puzzle from our first adventure. The one where everyone has to step on the switches. Yeah, the one you needed me to help solve, right? Right. We could only solve it as the three of us together. So, hell are we waiting for? Let's do it. I'll get to the left, Rosie, you get to the right. Before we do this, I want to make sure that the other place maybe is like a place we don't have to go in. Let's check it out. Oh, they're here now. They're here now. What's over here? Oh, this is the size where we have to go, but we just get this chest. Lovely stuff. Oh, we can jump down here. I want to talk. How do I talk to these guys? Obviously just by stepping down. Let's go over here now. Unless it's just a thing where we can't talk to them, because I don't think we can step into the water. We'll try, though. Right? We'll try.
Thank you for freeing us. We were stuck between those two dad's gates.
It smells so much better being in the water. It's wet and we like it. Lovely stuff. Okay, that changes my whole viewpoint of it. I love that. I'm much happier with that, man. I was so upset because I was like, oh, we get to join a tea party. That's lovely. Nope. Awesome stuff. So I'm taking the right, is it? Did we not do it fast enough? There we go. Okay. I did mess up on it for sure. I did mess up on it for sure the first time. This is fun.
Another one already?
As long as there's 3 of us, it's no big deal. Huh? How are we supposed to press 4 switches?
4 switches, but that's not supposed to...
Yeah, that's not possible. Unless we had, like, a 4th person. The side smile?
No, we can do we'll do it 3.
I think they're calling on Flowery. Oh my god, the side smile. All right. Guess I'll check for another person just in case. Susie, wait! They just stepped over the spikes. You okay? You okay, Rossi? Well, Rossi doesn't like Flowery, right?
Chris, we have to follow her. But, here.
Wait, what about the doorway?
Alright, let's mosey.
What about the doorway? What about the doorway? Oh no, the doorway! Oh my god, is that orange juice again with Flowery? Dude, those voice clips are so funny.
No.
Yes. Hey, I'm gonna get another drink.
Wait, why did you tell her about the voice clips?
What?
Chris, you can turn off voice clips in the config menu.
Yes.
Be careful not to turn off Ralsei's in the thingy. I kinda like his voice clips though.
Flowery.
Can I say what I love about this? Ralsei giving us this tip twice is like Ralsei does not like these voice clips. And I actually think it's really effective like by doing it that way.
Susie!
Dude, look at this cool ribbon Flowery got me.
I thought you didn't like...
Oh, that probably... Remember they didn't want to wear the ribbon before, but now they want to wear it now. That can be kind of a bit of a bad feeling. Yeah, but this one's all no, that makes sense. No, that makes perfect sense. Susie feels more suited to the spiky one, and that's fair.
I see.
But I think there's a bit going on here with Ralsei. We have to go over there now. There's 2 things. I think Ralsei has a right to be genuinely concerned with what's happening with Susie and Flowery. It's a genuinely concerning character who is very strange and intriguing. But there's also a little thing with Ralsei where they don't like Flowery that much, but probably seeing Susie like Flowery is like, you know, I'm just saying a hint of jealousy, right? A hint of just like, but I don't like that guy. And again, it's like the feeling of like, you know, when you don't like someone, but your friend loves them. And again, the unhealthy thing sometimes in that situation is to be that person who's like, they suck and they're awful, because you will become the person that sucks and is awful if you consistently are like, no, that person sucks. Unless they are really bad and evil, of course, there's a difference. But like, yeah, you might not like someone, but then some other people might like them, and it can be like a weird feeling, you know? But it's something you got to put up with. It's life sometimes.
Oh, a puzzle.
Jesus! We don't need to spend time doing this, right, Chris? Ralsei's being very, not forceful, but like very, you know, a lot of forward motion with Ralsei right now. Hey guys, what's up? Flowery's voice lines are kind of funny, huh? They are kind of funny, like legitimately.
Well...
Especially help, you're eating my flesh. Cracks me up on. I haven't heard that one yet. You think I could learn how to do them too? Like, when I do sick moves, his name, I could, like, Well, actually, perhaps Chris might end up turning him off in the menu. So Rossi wants us to turn him off pretty badly too. You can tell Rossi has I don't even know if it's like, I don't want to say the word jealousy. I think it's more of as I said, like it's like when you don't like someone and your friends like them. Again, this game doesn't shy away from real emotion, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is trying to do the emotion of just like, oh god, but I hate this guy. Why does everyone like them? You know? We're inviting Flowery? Okay, I guess, you know. I know Rossi's a good person. Again, it's the same thing with anything. Like, I think nowadays when it comes to like online culture and all this stuff too, people having real emotions, people shy away from it sometimes because as I always say online, like if Rossi posted like, I hate this guy that my friends love, I really hate them and I don't like hanging out with them, people would quote tweet and be like, sounds like you're a bad friend, not letting your friend have friends. And it's like, people can't even, again, you can say, well, Calvin, just don't post on social media. But like, I think a lot of times in modern times, a lot of people don't like people having real emotions, but then they will use buzzwords for real emotions. Like, you know, they'll learn a word off like of online and use it continuously. You know what I mean? Like to me, it's like one of those things where like, this is a real emotion to have, which is like, I don't like this person. Why does everyone like them? And it's complicated and it feels weird. And people should be allowed to feel their emotions. The menu, what's that? Oh yeah, they're talking about the menu. Yeah, they're talking directly about the menu. I didn't even register because there's just a lot of fourth wall breaking sometimes. No, Susie, I won't avoid the truth anymore. Even if it sounds strange. Listen, what? There's something special about the dark world. Wait, what? Next time we fight the enemy, if you close your eyes hard and look carefully past the edge of your periphery, you'll recognize it. What? What? One normally seen only in your subconscious. Look at this happen. That's the battle menu. Something that looks like symbols. That is... Oh, that stuff. Yeah, I know about that. Susie just knows about it? Wait, so Ross is saying that this is something that's part of the world. The actual menus themselves is part of this world. The gameplay menus are part of this world. They're canonically part of the world. You do? How? Flowery... Oh my god. Even this... Again, it's a huge moment for Ralsei to give a big reveal, right, to the characters. That's a Ralsei special. It's a Ralsei special to give like this moment of like, this is what this is what that is. Give a big secret of what this world is. And for Flowery just to drop it before Ralsei can even do it, what's Ralsei going to think? He told you about... What are you drinking? Fruit punch. Flowery made it. Want some?
They're eating my flesh.
Eating my flesh. Oh my god. No, I'm fine. Thank you. So that's the voice line she was talking about. Oh my god, the musical
Leave it to
stairs.
me.
Hey team, how about that puzzly wuzzly? Come on, Ralsei. Only got to deal with him a little more. Let's go, Chris. There's an element here where it's one of those things where like I am trying to read the emotions of a character on the screen, and of course, and it's one of those things where, like in real life, you will come to a situation where like you will look at someone's emotions and talk about their emotions and see what they're feeling, and the character might end up feeling something different, right? And that's what's so fun about these games. But for me, like I wonder if it legit is that feeling of just like, why are we trusting Flowery? Why are we, even Susie? What's happening to Susie right now is like Susie is acknowledging Ralsei's emotions of I don't like Flowery, but they're also trying to like go with their emotions, which is like I'm having a good time with Flowery. I'm having a great time. But from the perspective of someone who doesn't like Flowery, this can be a very difficult thing, right? This person that I hate, you love. This person that you love, I hate. It's a different. And then you don't want to fight that because again, you seem like kind of crazy if you're like, oh, I don't like them. Please, like, can we just and it can be a really weird emotion to come to terms with as well, and especially like with the lack of trust too, and also as well. Like, that moment there of, like, Ralsei was revealing, like, hey, this menu we have in front of us, it's real. Like, the menus are real. They're canonically in the game. And this is a moment usually and again, great writing, playing on the fact that we know that this is a thing from the other, like, games, that Ralsei will drop some information with this very sad music in the background, and you go, oh my god. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, it's a cliche. It's, like, just, like, that's what Ralsei does. Ralsei is, like, this person who understands this world and drip feeds this information. Ralsei's thing was taken from them and given to Flowery. Flowery just dropped the info for Susie, and Susie like had to come to terms with Flowery rather than with Ralsei. While usually would have been a huge moment for Ralsei, while they don't enjoy probably dropping information all the time, is now a thing that changes almost instantly. It's now a feeling of like, sorry, 1 second. Oh no, you already dropped down there. It's now a feeling of like, wait, that's my job, you know? With all 4 of us, I suppose it should be no problem, right?
Leave it to me.
Just leave it to me. Oh, the door is probably what we're trying to open. I'm very silly. Oh my god, the splits as well, or the stance. Where should I stand?
Mysterious wind.
Oh no. This I can't stand for. No way. You use your phrasing differently. Use your phrasing differently. While I think, again, as I said, I want to make it, I've said this already, Ralsei's emotions are real and understandable, and we will acknowledge them and all those things as well, right? But also there's an element where we say you don't want to be that person that's constantly like, well, why don't you hate this guy? Why don't you hate this guy? Because again, even though you want to say that, you can't say that, right? But at the same time too, if this language was said right now when Ralsei's already feeling a little bit left out, and if you can pick up on that, I would be like, actually don't say that about my friend. You know? Or say like, hey, phrasing, that's not the phrasing we'd use. Ralsei, right now, if you want to help out, we can help out in this way, or say like, hey, like, you don't need to do something now. That doesn't mean you're not needed. You know what I mean? It's just the language is not great, you know?
Give to you.
It's good for you. But in this case, it's everyone standing aside, so... No way. No way. No.
Dingus.
Stop. Really is a different color, isn't it? Yeah. See, in that case, what Flowery meant was everyone stand aside. So, you know. But I think in the moment they're stand aside, bud, when Ralsei is clearly asking, hey, where do I stand? Obviously, I would have picked up on that, yeah.
Dingus.
Hey, Gorgor, what do you think of my Zazz? Oh, just amazing, Flowery. You certainly are. We're talented.
A great style.
Skateboarding with you, it's a great style, right?
My king.
Oh my god. Gory, you always wanted to ride the board too, right? Oh, yes. Along with Azzy. But... Azzy?
Here I come, San Francisco.
Okay, that cut off. Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
How'd you like the show?
You're dead.
Your dad's loving it. Did you say you're dead?
Glue.
Anyway, let's kick it up. I think the exit's up. Exit's up. I could have done that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Ralsei is feeling a little bit underutilized, and maybe like feeling like their place in the group of the one who usually like it gets them through situations, or maybe advises them is being undermined by Flowery. This can happen. This can happen in a group. You know what I mean? Hey, I usually do that. Hey, I usually cook for the get-togethers. Oh, it's okay. Like, you know, Flowery's cooking today. It's okay. Hey, I usually do this. And again, it's a real human emotion to have. Look at this, like, swamp environment. So cool. So cool.
Hey, guys.
I love the sound bites.
Hey, guys. I think I found a glue.
A glue? I think I found the exit.
Goodbye.
The way he says it, it's a goodbye for us. No, but why does it say exit that way? Susie, you got both barks and bites.
Flowers blooms in your heart.
Shine that courage, and I know your love will bloom.
Sorry about that, little guy.
Ralsei, no hard feelings, eh? Again, Flowery knows what Ralsei's feeling. Ralsei's doing the pointed eyes as well.
Smile again.
Here's I cherish your purest heart.
Chris.
Well, Chris,
Forget it.
you know how I feel about you, don't you? Do I? Do I know how you feel?
Goodbye.
Well, time to go, everyone. Oh, but that's just... I don't want to go back to the light world.
Say it again.
That's right, but we have to close the fountain.
You're a hero.
This isn't a safe world to play hero in. But the fountain, yeah, that's what you have to do. Chris's dad.
Get a chance.
Hey, don't let it be a concern for you. You should know my strength by now. Yeah, but... I'm sorry, but no. All the fountain needs, all Asgard needs. It's just a human, right? So leave it to me. But you're not. You're just...
Say it again.
I'm just what, Ralsei? We're all friends, aren't we? But if you stay here, only trouble flowers will bloom.
Go home.
Go home. I'm sure your mother is very worried about you. Nah, we have to close the fountain. So this brings us back? We're not going back. Yeah, Chris, maybe we can get your dad into this. Let's find him. I love that as well, by the way, because that shows, like, you know, how well they know each other so well. Also, I love the music here as well. Soft, delicate, gives a bit of a reminiscent feeling as well. But yeah, I love how they know each other so well in their own, like, motivations. The fact that all the characters kind of were like, yeah, we're not leaving. You know what I mean? It's not, and it wasn't even an argument. It wasn't even like a thing of like, well, he said, like, you know, we'd leave. Because again, while I think the story they're writing here of like that Ralsei feels a little bit inadequate next to Flowery, I think it's well written that Susie isn't just like sitting here buying into like this hype to the point that they're going to go against their usual MO, which is we have to close this fountain because they know the dangers of the fountain as well. They're not going to go against Ralsei or like, you know, disagree with Ralsei. They're more focusing on the fact that what Ralsei feels rather than maybe the change in Susie. That it's not really a change in Susie. It's more like a change in the perception that Ralsei has of like their place in the group. But to them, it's a perception that probably is like, oh, Susie's changing. Susie is with this person. Susie is no longer sees me this way. And even though it might be a momentary feeling, it can be painful. It can be painful. Far above the crack below, a door shines like a forbidden star. But you know you will not return that way. It's also poetic, isn't it? It's always so poetic. You can climb up this. Oh, oh my god, these environments. Oh my god, these environments. Oh my god, look at this. What is this? Did I go the wrong way here? Oh, behind the freaking cash register? It's a soda fountain, but it only has aloe jelly juice. I'm worried I might have went the wrong way completely here. So maybe I can go back up again. It's hard to know sometimes, right? It's hard to know which is like the side areas and which are the normal areas. Yeah, this environment looks fantastic. They made a really swampy area still look very magical and pretty. Looks gorgeous. So let's climb up here maybe and see what's up here. Oh, it's one of these things. A mysterious structure. It seems to be sealed with some sort of power. So we need some power for that too. And I wonder if it's something we did in the previous episodes. And the exit this way. There is a doorway this way. It's a lone door frame, but for some reason you can't go through it. And there's also an area here, which I think is probably... This is advancement. 100%. Right? There's no way... There's no doubt about it. Yep. It's just the way that everything looks so expansive over there, and that's where Flowery went. I love the way their animations look here, too. It's really cool. Yeah, man, I don't want Ralsei to feel inadequate whatsoever, you know what I mean? As I said, it's a very real emotion. It's a very real feeling that someone can have, too. It's not nice. Oh, look at those. That's really cool. There could be a flower pot here. Where is this? Where the hell is this? This seems so expansive. What the hell? Do we have to go get the flower of the pot maybe? Or the... What is this place? Is this a site area? We'll see how it goes, but... Can I water this stuff? Ah, so secret watering stuff. Oh, we can water the... Oh my god, no. So there's an incentive to like water everything almost. Look at this. There's a real incentive to watering everything. And making everything look quite beautiful. That's lovely. So we can drop this here if we want to. That's a really stunning thing. Like, I love the way they give us an incentive to water. So cool. And then it leads up to here. And that's going to stop us as we go across here. So if I put this here, where does this lead to? Wait. Wait, maybe I actually did go the wrong place, which is fine. I have a save beforehand if I want to go back and do it again. You hear me? Make sure they don't get past here and find that feather. Why? Because it'll let them get to the next area. Why? Because that's what he said. Why? Look, they're coming this way. I have to go so to stop us from getting a feather. Just make sure they don't get past. Who's this? Hello there. Oh my god, adorable.
It's a fellow humans.
Oh my god, that's so adorable.
I see you have a naturally blue skin just like me. Purple skin and teeth just like my friend. Glasses, that's what humans wear. So glad to meet you. Some more people like me.
You were so cute. Hey, what are you gonna ask if you can? What are you gonna ask if you can get the feather?
I can't let you do that.
We haven't asked about that yet.
You two seem like great humans. I'd love to give it to you. But I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm not supposed to. And being human is about not doing things you're not supposed to.
No, that's not true.
Oui? That's good. That's good. I was hoping being human was about playing since I always wanted to play a game.
You can play as much as you want. You are an adorable character. Are you kidding me? How about if we play with you? You give us that cool feather?
Play. Play.
You are so adorable. Okay. Wait, do you even know what a game is? Seems like she does to me. She's like, I like this game. Oh my god. A mysterious festival begins. They are such an adorable character. This frantic music. We don't know their name even, so let's check first. You analyze the enemy to give him 20%.
Looking, thinking, just like my friend. I'll check too. Let's see. Chris, a human. Attack 17, defense 12. Magic is none. Magic has a knife. You have a knife too? Why don't you use it?
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is frantic. Can I say as well, I love, it seems like they want to be like a human, and they even like, when we check, they checked as well. So if I do another check, but we can also do a cool pose. Oh man, they can do a cool pose too. You show cool pose, the enemy pose back. I'm sorry, they're adorable. They're so adorable.
I get it, posy. We're part of a team now too.
Oh my freaking god. That is dangerous. That is dangerous.
Is the world revolving like you say?
Oh, this music. Like, it's fun and charming, almost like a circus music or like marching music, but it has like such a great melody to it. Oh god. Oh my god. Their moves are amazing. Let's try care. Oh my god, we give care. Look, like you showed tender loving care. The enemy laughed. Oh god.
What is that? Can humans change their shape too? So? I knew that.
Again, they're trying to be a human here. I'm dead. Yeah. Oh my god. This is going to be fun. This is going to be super fun. We just saved as well. Yeah, we just saved. So we can get that back there as well. Oh, from here. Okay, give me a second. Give me a split second here. We have a path all the way back as well, so we'll be fine. I want to just see what's again. We will do that battle as well, but I want to see exactly what the other way is, just so we don't even have to think about it, right? We won't even have to think about it. We'll just go straight into it after that as well. You know what I mean? So like we won't have it in the back of our mind when we're doing this battle, like, oh, can I go back or can I not? So that's all. I think they're adorable. I think they're so cute. It's not here, isn't it? It's over here. And we can't advance anyway without talking to them. So maybe there's something here that we need the flower for. Yes, let's see it now. Oh, okay.
Hey, Gory, look. This one looks like you.
It does. And most of the other ones look like you. So, yeah, it definitely is calling on like the flowy things for sure, right? Definitely is. It's calling on flowy stuff. Talk about great memories with my best friend. You've certainly been unforgettable. Just,
What? Something bothering you, big guy?
Flowery. Would you mind if we looked around somewhere else?
Are you talking about diner?
Well, no, like, listen. This may be a strange question, but have you seen anything resembling, I don't know, a black river rising out of the ground? I mean, it is a bit of an absurd question.
Looks like a dream of yours, Gory. How about it tonight? How would you like to see a dark fountain?
I think I would be very, very interested. So, like, again, pacifying our dad almost, right? Damn it, what's that college you're doing? Tell them that.
About the dark fountain. Guess they never taught him how to shut up in college. I mean,
Anyway, any fast ideas how we can get up there?
right. Perhaps we can use our climbing ability.
So I think this is where we need the feather, right? Maybe? There's another one of those things as well. And maybe we just went out of order. Do you think that Susie stopped when Rossi... Because Rossi is like being like a little bit more vicious than before, right? Nah, climbing ain't it, dude.
Maybe if we all stretch a little bit. Okay, fine. There must be some way we can get up there.
Guess you should take a look. Yeah, so it is getting that feather, I'm guessing. But yeah, I think what we saw here with, in my view, with Susie there was not like a thing of like judging Rossi horribly or anything like that, but like when Rossi said something that was like, you know, a lot more vicious than Rossi would usually say, it took a little bit of a pause because it's like, we're not used to Rossi being, you know, vicious in any sense, you know what I mean? Vicious in any moment. They usually have a very level-headed case in some ways too, and there's nothing wrong with being a little bit angry. I mean, like they have, you know, if you have a right to be angry, you have a right to be angry. I would never stifle someone's anger if it's justified. But obviously it would make you pause if, like, you know, someone who usually is like so pragmatic about everything all of a sudden is like getting a little bit angrier as well, you know? Was it this way? No, it's up this way then. Wait, do we have to do the watering again? There's no way. Or is it just this way here? Probably this way. I'm excited for this battle. I'm not gonna be good at it because it's been... Yeah. I'm not gonna be great at it, but like I want to try anyway, so... Let's start with a dance. You danced with enthusiasm, and they're dancing too. I love that. They're adorable. The enemy dance too.
Your feet are making such strange music.
I'm terrible at this one. I'm so bad at this one. I'm so bad at that one. I'm gonna top off. Yep.
It's so much fun.
I'm so bad at these. Oh god, guys. I feel like if we fail on those ones, it's gonna be bad, right? It's gonna be bad. Let's try for flatter. You flatter the enemy's fighting style. The enemy flatter too.
Is that how you fight? So if I praise enough, I win too? I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm winning.
Oh, here's this one as well. Yeah, it's going to take some time because it's only like, we haven't done many battles yet. We really haven't. So it's going to take some time to get back into this, right? For sure. I'm going to top off with like some food as well.
Are we playing a game?
This one's so hard for me. It's so difficult for me. Let's try for a cool pose. So they both do a cool pose. The enemies pose back.
Oh, I get it. Posy, posy. Are we part of a team now too?
Barely got out of that one as well. We can top off.
Let's play knife throwing game.
Oh my god. Jesus, dude, I'm so bad at this one. Let's try a spin. Oh my god, they're adorable. This little blue thing is adorable. And you spin around too.
What's going on? Is the whole world revolving?
They're adorable. I'm trying to go between the gaps as best I can, but it's not working. We barely got out of that. We barely got.
Are we playing game?
I'm just not good at this, man. I need to brush up on the skills. Like, it's so crazy how, like, I feel like by the end of it I'll be like good again, but it takes so long for me to get back. You know what I mean? To get back into the swing of things.
Let's play knife throwing game.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time for me to get back into it, guys. Like, we're doing better each time, but like not fantastically so. I think we need to top off as well. We have TP at max, by the way, which is good. That's good. We can do that, no problem. That's fine. Let's try a flatter. I don't think... Oh, this didn't work last time. We have to play different games each time. We have to play different games each time. What did we not play? We played spin. Did we dance in this one? Did we care in this one? We didn't care in this one yet. The enemy laughed.
What is that? Can you change your shape too? Knew that. This is all so much fun. I'll do something and you can copy. My magic, my omega, can you follow?
I'll try. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, it's... I'm aware that I'm not doing great, but we will hopefully get back into this swing of things as things go forward. I think this is like legitimately like only our 4th battle in the entire thing, right? Since coming back after a year. And again, I hope it doesn't seem like I'm being like, that's why I'm losing. It's not because I'm bad. It's like, I'm aware that I'm not doing good. I'm aware. But I still think it's one of those things where like, I hope... So check first will actually get us something first as well. Yeah, they're very cute though. Getting trapped there is a bad idea. Oh, maybe we try going up. Oh no, that's gonna get us hit anyway. But it's better than before. Way better than before.
What's going on? The world's about.
They're so cute! So in that one, you only need to focus on the top. I was focusing on both and it was confusing me, but you can focus on the top and it's gonna be fine. This one is the one that's the hardest for me because it's about everything showing up at once. Yeah, it's very difficult for me. Dance. How? Oh my god, it's because it's so abstract with so many different directions. It's so weird to me. It's really hard. This one should be, in theory, the easiest one, but I still fail in this one too. I still fail in that one also. We need one more after this. Okay, we got through that. And then this is the hard one again. We're getting better at that than before as well. So then we have cool pose. And we have 100%. The enemy pulls back.
I get a posy posy. Are we part of a team now too?
They're gonna do something to God. This is the hard move. I maybe should have topped up. No, I'm gone. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. This is so crazy. Please, 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 please.
Now your turn, your turn. Magic Omega. What? You can't do it? How boring. No more battle.
You won. I think they're the cutest thing ever. I think they're so adorable. Okay, yeah. So I think, like, again, as I said, I always want to make sure that when I'm talking about like how like things can be difficult for me, it's not because I'm saying like, oh, the game is like against me. As you guys know, I acknowledge that like for me, it's like being rusty a year off, only doing this is like my 4th battle since we started. But also at the same time too, it's one of those things where like once you like you could feel like if we went on if we did this battle 2 more times, I feel like we'd get the hang of some stuff. Like we went from getting damaged completely by some of these moves to like being able to save ourselves a little bit. I wish we got to like practice. I wish there was like a practice. Well, there is like technically practice battle modes in the other town, but I'd love to practice this battle more because it's really fun. That's the thing. Even when you're losing these games, it's so fun. It's one of the most exhilarating battle mechanics ever. Avoiding these moves and trying to like stop yourself from dying. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's so exhilarating, so fun.
I've never lost before. It's fun. Come to think of it, I've never won before either.
Oh my god. Become our 4th party member. You're so cute. Sick. Now all you gotta do is give us a prize.
Prize?
Yeah, the loser always gotta give something to the winner.
Really? How fun. I never got to give something before. My first gift, what should it be? I know, behind me is a really special feather. You three should take it.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
We'd love to, thanks. Thanks. Ooh, I can't wait to tell Purple I lost.
They're so excited about new ideas in this world, new things in this world. Is her name just Sword? Is her name legit just Sword?
Oh, can you do me a favor? Make sure no one else takes that feather.
No, you can trust us. Oh my god, they're just a baby.
Trust.
They're just a baby. She seems like a nice girl after all. Wonder if that feather can really get us through. Yeah, it seems like they're a character that like is exploring what it means to be human, on trying to understand things in the world. They were copying Chris in such a cute way. Man, that was fun. That was really fun. That was super fun. And just like, again, like we love an adorable character. Oh, look at this, man. The visuals are always so strong in this game though anyway, aren't they? They're so strong. Through the overgrowth, an abandoned shrine lies before you. Whoa, you're filled with a certain power. An abandoned shrine. It's a lone door from you. For some reason you can't go through it. So that's like, that's fast travel, right? That gets activated much later. So what's this way? Love the overgrown shrubs in the background too. So we're about to go into like a shrine of some sort. What a visual presentation as well, right? This lone feather inside this shrine. This must be the feather that girl was talking about. Doesn't look that special. Great sound. You got the petal feather. Whoa. And everything lit up as well. Okay, it has a bit. With the blossom. Is everything warping? I feel light. Yeah, everyone's like blowing in the wind. They're kind of like floating almost. Wait, and we also have our sword? What? Hey, Chris. Wait, everything's like in 2D? Oh my god, it's like a 2D platformer. Damn, Chris got ups. I'm gonna get the jump with Susie as well. Rosie, come on. It's like Ninja Gaiden. Dude, this is sick. It's like moon shoes. Not the jumping, I mean like the dashing feels like a Ninja Gaiden game. What are moon shoes? This is so sweet when you get. I love this so much. They're crazy shoes that make you sprain your ankle. It's like that. What I love about this is just them being fun. It's them being fun together. It's so fabulous. You know what I mean? It's just them having a good time. And it's one of those moments where like you get to actually have, again, because there's lots of moments where they have fun obviously in the real world, but then like these breaks and like the dangerous kind of parts of the game, because it's always fun and always quirky and always really wild and stuff like that too. But then getting these type of moments where you get to see like, oh yeah, they're just like best buds who are going on this journey together. It's so fun. It's really so fun. Whoa, what? Chris, if you're stuck, try acting by holding triangle. No way. Wait, jump on me, friends, when you have that ability? That's so cool. Splatting. And then we can jump on this as well. Oh, was that a good thing to do to go? Oh, wait. Oh, no, now we can just walk up here. Poor Rosé. Rosé, you did amazing. You did. You were useful there. More than useful. That's cool. Flowery dollars. Try acting on the wardrobe. Chris, you can swap controls from jumping and attacking the config. Okay. Well, no, it's Toby giving us options, right? That's what it is. It's Toby giving us options to, in terms of the way that we want to play this game. Oh, maybe we can. Oh, that's actually interesting as well. Okay, so if we do that. Okay, hold on a second. And we can jump like there, yeah. But we need to get more than that. So we need to go... No, it needs to be just the first one. Because if we do this... Yeah. So it needs to be that one there. And that one. And then we go like this. And we can do that. That's sick, man. They've, again, introducing a new mechanic to the game. We weren't expecting it. This game, oh, hello. It's like a constant, like a feeling of getting an air fryer or finding out air fryers exist. It's like, I didn't know I needed this before, but now that I have it, it's beautiful. You know, it's great. It's you, Feather Girl.
Oh, it's humans.
We're really enjoying your gift. Thank you.
Really? I'm so happy. What else do I have to give?
Oh, you don't have to give anything else.
I know, yes, something brand new. How about this? It's my brand new bullet pack. Here, play with it while I'm gone.
Oh my god. Bullet pattern attacks like... Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. This is so interesting that they put it like a freaking like... thing like this in the game, like an actual like boss, really mini boss combat level for like a side platformer, a combat platformer. Bullet pattern was defeated. This is so sick. Oh wait, and it changes stuff back. Oh, so maybe those things are gonna be the thing. Yes, I remember this location. So if we do that, we can change it back again. What? You're long? Wait, Jackenstein? We'll take that. We're getting a lot of flowery dollars here. You can come down if you want. How do we get our Rosalie back? Will they just come with us if we do this? Good, okay. This is awesome, man. What a great way of doing this. And there were so many places like that as well, so should we remember what those places were for next time? You know, your turn. You know what I mean? Because I feel like maybe like I should go back and like see what places were like that as well. Guys, we're gonna end the video here, and we're gonna come back in the next one with more Deltarune. This was just such another fun time. Like again, like these worlds are always so fantastic for me, and I have like always just like a really magical experience whenever I get to step into like Deltarune. And this, like, to me is just like one of the like the most like dynamically fun gameplay wise sections too, now that we have this new combat thing and this new side scrolling thing as well. It's a really, really fun thing. Throughout this episode, it felt like, we were kind of focusing on a little bit, and obviously we're going more deeper into this world. We were interacting with Flowery as we were going forward as well. We were using the flowering cannon as a new mechanic and all this stuff as well. But I feel like a lot of this that was happening here was, like, again, the mystery of Flowery. Whilst also focusing on Ralsei's maybe like self-doubt about themselves, or maybe feeling like they're like maybe not inadequate, but maybe like they're feeling left out. Maybe they don't like Flowery and they're wondering, and they don't feel like we feel like we shouldn't trust Flowery. So obviously Flowery coming in and like taking a lot of the moments that Ralsei would usually have, maybe, as you said, was a little frustrating for Ralsei. And it's not only that, but then it's like, why is Flowery, hiding our dad from us? And why we know it's like for protection in some ways, that they won't like maybe get frustrated. As Ralsei said, there's like it feels like there's something more to it as well. I feel like there's something way more to it as well. Because like the example I give is like, whilst like, yes, they said like, hey, I'll deal with it, I'll help him out, whatever. They never really said like, I'll get him out of here. It felt more like they were like saying, hey, like, don't worry, I'll work on this. And to me, like, with them having like a picnic in the trees and having fun with each other, them eating food together at the diner, it didn't seem like there was a lot of urgency to get Asgore out of here. It didn't seem like there was a lot of like, momentum to get him out of here. But there did seem to be on the side thing of a momentum to get us out of here, right? To the point that like even like it's like, yeah, he was just like, yeah, you go up here and trust me. And to the point that he was helping us finish puzzles, he was giving us information, he was like helping us get out of here as soon as possible. He wanted us to get out of here, and then in my view, maybe like wants to be with Asgore a little bit, wants to kind of like hang out with Asgore. It seems like they're having a good time with Asgore. It feels like maybe they are like, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. That can be an idea as well. Like they're keeping Asgore to themselves. That could be a thing too, But that's just my interpretation right now. Interpretations can change, but like, obviously like I got to stand by my interpretations. It's a really great like mystery. It's a really great mystery because as they pointed out, it's like, yeah, like it's a good thing that like they're keeping Asgore distracted. That's awesome, right? So we don't have the panic or the worry or the fear that goes into this stuff that would happen when you're in this world. But instead we then also have the mystery where it's like, yeah, but they're going to great lengths. They're not urgently getting him out of here. There's something about it. There's something about this that's just very strange as well. And while like I think the dynamic they fostered here is actually great. Because while you have like Susie who like is grown to accept Flowery in a lot of ways, you also have like Ralsei who is not grown to accept Flowery. And what's happening is that they're giving this very real dynamic, as they did with the beautiful lesbian relationship that we saw there between Noelle and Susie. Like it's a very realistic feeling, right? As we saw with the buffer with Chris, it's a very realistic idea there as well. They're always very good at very grounded feelings in this game. And I think it's so good to have like this new character that comes in and is being helpful, is helping out. There's one person just like knows in her heart that this person is not a good person. They know there's something about this person that they just don't like. And in fairness to Ralsei, the first thing that Flowery did was like lock them in a freaking cabinet, but you could argue that was to keep them away from Asgore, right? So there is like a lack of trust there. And again, the dynamic is Susie thinks that this person is kind of cool. This person's kind of interesting. This person's kind of like chic and new and fresh. And then from the perspective of Ralsei, it's like, hey, I'm your friend. And it's not, I want to make this clear. Susie's not being rude to Ralsei. Ralsei's not being rude to Susie. What you have here is a tension that happens in friendships like that, where it's like, I know there's something up here, but I can't really say it out loud because right now, at least, it might come to a burst where it's like, I'm frustrated at the fact that we're accepting this person so quickly, and I don't really know how to express my feelings. And I love that they put like very realistic, not perfect emotions in this game. It is not a perfect feeling that Ralsei is sitting here watching the information that they usually give out to people being doled out by Flowery. It's not a nice situation where you have a bow that is given to Susie by Chris and Ralsei, and they instead turning into a handbag, but then later on they wear a different bow. That's not a good feeling, right? It's not a good feeling when like you're doing a puzzle and you're like, hey, where do I stand? When there's 3 people standing on the platform and he goes, hey, stand aside. It's not a good feeling, right? But the issue always is with those real emotions, as I said, in real life, if you are the person, you can express your feelings, but like there is always a chance, and the person knows this, that the person's gonna be like, dude, you're crazy. Like, what's wrong, you know? Instead of validating your emotions, right? There's always that feeling. And even if you're the closest person you can be, and with Rossi being so close to Susie, it can feel like that, where it's like, you know, how do I express these emotions right? And I think you notice like little patterns here where like Rossi's a little bit more aggressive in their language towards Flowery. Rossi is a little bit more sharp when it comes to Flowery. Rossi, like, you know, kicked over a puzzle and solved it in 2 seconds because they didn't like the idea of Flowery being around Susie. And you could argue 2 things. There is a self-conscious nature to it, but I also think you could say, like, Rossi is being understandably nervous about a new character. What do they want? What do they need? Why are they just being so forward with us? Why are they helping us so much? All these things. I think they're accurate questions to ask, but they're coupled with emotions of, like, you know, and here's the thing, I would usually be like, I'd wait to see what's happening, and we will wait to see what's happening, because again, if it's a thing where like if we find out next time, it's like, oh no, that's not how Rossi feels, obviously I'll adapt my answers, but that's my interpretation now, and that's what I stand by. Because like when with Rossi saying, hey, where do I stand? That's definitely feeling left out. When Rossi does this big speech about, like, remember they're about because, you know, again, it's parodying itself, but in a way that doesn't diminish itself. We know that this game is quirky and weird and wild and all those wonderful things. So when Rossi starts doing a speech about the secrets behind Deltarune and the world that we live in, where now we know that there's a meta thing where these menus are on the screen and we can see the menus. When Rossi starts doing the speech, the Deltarune mind goes to, oh, we're about to get like a lot of drops here. We're about to get some really crazy information. But what happens instead is Susie cuts that off and says, Flowery told me. One of Rossi's things that has happened throughout the entire game is Rossi will dole out that information for us and give us the lore drops and give us information. And while they don't always like doing that, there still is a feeling of like, that's my thing. You know, they just told you? Why? That's my thing. And they cut it off there. And again, it's totally intentional in my view. And especially since later on, Flowery goes, hey, no hard feelings. That to me is an expression of like, I know that you're feeling a little bit, you know, maybe left out, maybe a bit inadequate in some ways. Maybe you're feeling like your voice isn't heard as loud. Because we saw there as well, like say for example, when Rossi was like down the tree and said Rossi like, oh, maybe they didn't learn to shut up in college, right? Whilst like to anyone else that's just a normal phrasing and it's like, oh, that's a funny joke. I think the reason why Susie stopped for a second, because it's like, I never hear you talk like that about people that often. Even with like the most like vicious of people, Rossi will sometimes kind of like be a little bit more pragmatic and try to like, you know, adhere to stuff and things like that as well. And adhere to not social norms, but like polite norms. But that's what makes Rossi's character so interesting here, and the dynamic of Flowery so interesting, is that you have Susie who's not doing anything wrong. Again, that's the problem. No one's doing anything wrong. Susie liking the bow makes sense. Susie likes a sharper, spikier bow. That's Susie, of course. And it's the same thing with anything. If you in real life, it will hurt. If you buy someone a new shirt, and the new friend buys the other person the same shirt, a same brand but a different type of shirt, right? One person gets Susie a flannel, the other one gets Susie a Levi's white shirt or something, whatever. I'm trying to think of a brand, whatever. And the next day you see Susie wearing the flannel shirt. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, that looks great on you. You don't see them wearing the white shirt. And then the next day you see them wearing the flannel shirt the next week. And you're like, oh, did you wear the white shirt? And then they go, oh yeah, it's nice, thank you. And then you never see them wearing the white shirt, but you see them wearing the flannel shirt. Here's the problem, right? It hurts. It doesn't feel good. But the person who doesn't want to wear a clothing item that isn't them and doesn't suit them, it isn't shows their expression and who they are, they're not in the wrong. You know what I mean? It's just a thing where it's like, and here's the thing, the argument you can always make then is like, okay, just wear it for one party or whatever. But it's like also like, you know, you should be, again, Susie expressed exactly why they didn't like their bow. This isn't me. But then Susie got the spike bow and is like, I love this. And that's why I'm saying Susie didn't do anything wrong. You know, and Susie's just expressing themselves and being happy with themselves. But I love as well they showed that Susie, even though like Susie loves Flowery, like really likes Flowery and thinks Flowery is so interesting, still is like, yeah, we're going against what Flowery said, and we're gonna stay here because Susie understands the mission too. I just think the dynamic between Ralsei, Flowery, and Susie was so interesting. I think it was so interesting the way they expressed this in this too, and it's very real, it's very raw, it can be a bit hurtful to watch sometimes because it's very subtle, but it's done very well to me as well. Yeah, it's done very, very well, and it shows like a friendship dynamic where like, you know, how quickly you can feel a bit like inadequate, you know? It can happen. In terms of like the other character who I'm going to call Sword, love the adorable nature of this character. I love this boss that like is mimicking what we do, is so sweet in that sense, is also where they're like, you know, kind of like, you know, wanting to understand what a human is. They're a bit impressionable. And they don't understand fully like what like their damage could do to the world, because then they sent this astral projection to play with us because they think that's like maybe what we do, like, and because what happened last time, we just had a battle in Bullet Hill where we fought each other, and to them that was a fun game, and we didn't express themselves that that's not fun. We didn't say, hey, that wasn't fun, right? We said like just ask for the feather, and we're very friendly with them, and they're very cute back to us. So to them it's probably like, hey, yeah, this is fun for me. Like, are we having a fun time? Here, fight this. I'll do this thing. It's a really like great way of like introducing a new character, and it's a great way of like expressing a cuteness through aggression. There's a cuteness to this character, but there's also an aggression to this character as well that I really, really like. And I'm really like intrigued to see what like more they will like be able to express to us, and like, you know, what more they will be introduced into the story, and how their friend also be introduced to the story as well. It's just so adorable seeing a character like really mimic what Chris was doing and having fun with Chris in that sense also, and it's super, super sweet as well. Yeah, cute, adorable design. I also as well, I really love the visual presentation of this world. I love the kind of swampy area. I like the fact that we were able to water the plants and make this place even more beautiful. The new mechanic is instead of racing through the world, like in kind of like the kind of Ninja Gaiden run was like really, really fun also, but also made like this world feel very different from other worlds we're usually in as well. The environments like the diner, you know, the outdoor areas with like the flowers, and then this swamp area, like it's always like really, really beautiful stuff that we get to witness here too. I think it's also like one of my favorite things is the scene we're looking at right now is the portal back to the overworld. And the reason why I love this is because this is a representation to me of like what this mission is and what these characters are to me. Here's what's facing them right now. A chance to go back to the above world, check on Noelle, check on Toriel, get some food, go to sleep, relax, right? In the face of what would usually be understandably something that people would just do. Again, if I'm in this world right now, the chances are a lot of us, if we didn't know, for example, what the stakes were, if we found this exit, what are we going to do? I'm getting out of here, right? Now, if your dad was there, maybe not, right? If here's the thing, it's one of those things where like, if I was sent down there and it was just me, and I saw a portal, I don't know if, again, it's not that I wouldn't care about like a fountain. If I didn't know the context of a fountain, I hadn't been on our journeys about a fountain, the chances are you're probably going to choose to go up in the portal because it's terrifying down here, right? But what I think is so interesting is like, if your dad was there, you probably would say, and be like, I gotta find my dad. But I love that in the face of this thing that will let them go free, they understand the danger of this, they understand the weight of this, and then us, we once again are faced with the weight of the situation. And also the fact that our characters are heroic in their own way. They're not heroic in a sense of just like the traditional, like, okay, we have to be like these great, gigantic heroes and we're going to fight against evil and all this stuff too. It's more of a heroic way of like, again, they're choosing their own path once again. They could leave right now and be happy-dappy. Go find Noelle, have a bit of food, but then how could they sleep at night knowing that there's a fountain and that Asgore is down here as well? They couldn't. And that's why I think is always so great about these characters, is that they're so easy to follow because they have like this moral compass that like draws me to them, but never feels like, you know, it's always like not subtle, but it's always done in a way where it's like, it's very practical, where instead of having all the characters be like, I won't turn away, because that's the parts you get at the end and they're beautiful. Like, I won't turn away, I'm going to fight for myself. That's the beautiful parts of Deltarune. In this moment, it's like very casual, like, we're not going up there, right? So yeah, I love that they're casually heroic. It's like, yeah, why? Asgore's down here. There's a fountain. We're not going up there. So casual, because that's who they are now. They've been through this so many times. They're like, yeah, Flowery might want us to go, but we're not going there. This very casual heroism is always very fantastic about these guys, that they're just like so willing to go forward and they don't even think twice about it sometimes as well. As always, I love the jokes in between everything, the mini characters we get to meet, the characters we get to talk to. It's always very fun as well. And to add to the whole thing with Ralsei too, I thought it was also interesting that Ralsei, they used the fourth wall break to actually, like, you know, express that, like, you know, Ralsei is confirming something that they want to happen by saying that, as a suggestion, but they almost see it as like a sure thing because in their hearts they want it to be a sure thing of like turning down the voice bites. So from Ralsei's perspective, it's like, well, we're gonna try. Sure, Chris is probably gonna turn the voice bites, the sound bites, and you know everyone kind of goes silent a bit because they're like, no, we're not gonna turn them down. And you know what, kind of again, in terms of real friendship worlds and rules in the world, it's kind of like someone being like, so we're gonna go. You know, we should go this Saturday, just the three of us. We should go to the restaurant we went to 2 years ago. Yes, we'll get a bus and we'll go out to that restaurant. And everyone goes like, oh, that'd be cool. We'll think about it. Yeah, we'll think about it. Cool. And then the other friend goes, well, also, like, if you guys want to come to my house on Sunday, you know, I have like a new game we could play, you know, all four of us. And then the other person goes, yeah, but sorry, I think we're probably going to that restaurant, right, guys? Right? You know, it's like confirming this because in their mind they wanted to be like, yeah, we're going to turn off the sound bites, right? It's very painful to watch, but at the same time, too, it's like, I don't know, it's very noticeable in my view. Guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. Thanks so much for supporting me, and thanks so much for supporting this playthrough. It means the world to me to have you guys back here with Deltarune. I'm having a great time. I'm loving it so much. If you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever's in your currency. That is every single Deltarune video you get early on YouTube members and Patreon. I record them, I edit them, I render them, I upload them, and by that night when they're recorded, they get uploaded and just like they're sent out to YouTube members and Patreon as long as they're ready. If there's problems, obviously, like then it'll be like the next morning or whatever, the next day. But usually, like once they're recorded and edited and rendered, I just start uploading them, and then they will get uploaded along with like another Genshin or Honkai video, along with another inscription video or whatever playthrough we're doing, Disco Elysium. That's what you'll get as well. But yeah, that's on YouTube members and Patreon for €1, which is, yeah, that's what it is. And I thank you for checking that out. You don't have to, but I thank you for checking it out. If you want to see your name go by in the text credits, which is going by in the screen right now, that is the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier, and that's €10 on YouTube members or on Patreon. And you get your name in every single video going by in the credits in the text form. And if you want to hear your name be read out as a shout out every single video, that is the highest tier on YouTube members and Patreon at €15, which is the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon and YouTube members as well. And that is for every single video as well. You get your name shouted out at the end of it also. I want to say thank you to the patrons first of the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Jonathan Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Anusta, Assassin, True Beat Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and at the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco and Lusanagi. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.